Erica or Vamp Erica, and this is kind of my first YouTube video, like talking and stuff, so I'll probably be really awkward. But I just wanted to like talk about kind of like my favorite YouTubers while like doing my makeup, and also just about me, getting to know me and all that stuff. So here it goes. Okay, so I've got the pearl on my face. I probably should not do my terrible accents. I'm sorry. What you call it? I gotta get my primers. Okay, so I'm Erica. I'm a transfer student. I'm going to UCR right now, but it's so weird because like it's just such, obviously like everyone's going through like pandemic school and stuff, so it's like really just terrible for all of us. But it's like it's so surreal that like we just stopped going to school, and then it's just like just getting into everything, and now we're so used to it. It's just like so freaky in a way. But so yeah, I've been going to my UC school since the fall, which is really weird because thinking about it, it's like this quarter and then the next quarter, and then it's like, and then it'll be like just a year left, and I'm like, I just got here. But I don't know, I'm enjoying it pretty much so far, so like that's cool. I'm a creative writing major. Like ever since I was a little kid, I've just always loved like writing and like songwriting. I feel like that's what I do the most, like casually, kind of on my own, is like, I mean, I haven't done it lately, but like just kind of like writing lyrics in my notes app and stuff, and they're usually bad, but it just like lets you get all those feelings out. And just like I feel like whenever I've thought about like what do I want to do, like it always goes back to like writing. So I'm really excited to see like wherever that goes in the future, but we shall see. As far as like what I've been up to, it's like, I don't know, I feel like this year feels a lot more surreal than last year, because it's like last year we were like, 2020, oh it sucks so much and whatever, and but then it's like there was some hope for this year. I think there's still hope, but I don't know, I feel like I tend to be pretty jaded, honestly. Like part of me feels like things aren't gonna get better till like the tail end of this year, but it's like I always work myself up trying to predict what's gonna happen, but like I can't predict anything. But I don't know, I mean, I feel like with vaccinations and stuff things might get better, but I don't know. Also thinking about like dorming feels really weird, because it's like I'd worked myself up so much like before the pandemic about like, all right, I'm gonna go dorm, it's gonna be great. But then it's like just being at home, it's like I feel like it's given me more anxiety about like going out again. But I feel like a lot of people feel that way, so I know I'm not alone, but it's still like, I don't know, I just go back and forth in my head about like, should I do it, should I not do it? But I don't know if you guys have any like tips on that, like if anyone wants to let me know about like dorming stuff, that would be cool. But yeah, I've just been like and at home and like doing my makeup for Instagram or whatever, and like lately I've actually gone like to the beach and like more outside honestly than I was last year, but still I feel like I should go more and feel the sunshine more. But I'm getting back into school, so, but I don't know. I've also been doing like collages and stuff, which has been nice, like getting back into journaling, just kind of getting a bunch of random little tidbits and stuff. So like maybe I could do like a sketchbook tour type thing, that might be cool. But yeah, as far as like stuff I like to do when I'm not just like being a trash monster and just like watching YouTube or like bad reality shows, or like scrolling through Instagram and TikTok, probably like I love like DIYing stuff a lot. Wait, I gotta find a way to set up my mirror. Ooh. But I love DIYing stuff, like dyeing stuff, like I make shirts sometimes. What else do I do? I feel like a lot of the time I just save random crap, like a weird little pack rat, and then I just like find it later and I'm like, that's useful to me, kind of, so then I just use it. But the main thing that I've been putting off is like I have this hoodie for my school and it's white, and like I never wear white. I'm always like all black everything, or like red or stuff like that. But I've been like wanting to tie-dye it like blue and black, but I keep like putting it off because it's like, I think it's the hoodies at my boyfriend's house right now, and then I'm just like, oh, we'll bring it and we'll do it like soon. But then it's like, I don't know, I like procrastinate with everything, even stuff that I want to do. So I don't know what that's about, but I don't know. I feel like I've been wanting to get more into like tarot card stuff and like spirituality stuff, but I feel like, I don't know, it's like, I feel like on the one hand I feel in tune with that side of myself, and on the other hand I just feel like so tired from like life and just like surviving this stupid pandemic that like anything that's like anything other than just being kind of like a mindless zombie, I feel like sometimes I'm just like, that's so much work. But I'm sure people can relate. I hope I'm not the only weirdo one, but I doubt that. What's next? And then I wanted to talk about like YouTubers that I like, because there's so many cool people, and I feel like it's always fun to like see who other people like too. But I'd say that my favorite YouTuber is Eleanor Neal. She's like the best. Like, I've seen some other like true crime people, but she's just like so addicting to watch, and just like, I just love her stuff. And I love her voice and her accent. Like, it's so like nice, and like, I don't know, I just love it. But she puts out like a lot of true crime videos, and I feel like a lot of the time I kind of treat it like a podcast. Like, I'm just like cleaning or doing something in my room, and then I'm just like, let me find the Eleanor Neal video. But then it's just like I go through the list and it's like, oh crap, I've watched them all. But yeah, she's really amazing. Trying to think who next. I also really like Abby Williamson. I discovered her, I think, on like a Jeffree Star sucks type of video, and like I don't know, I got into her from there because like I used to purchase some stuff from Jeffree Star, but then I was just like, screw that, he's a terrible person. And then like I got into her videos, and what am I talking about? Yeah, like she does a lot of anti-hauls, which I think are really cool, because it kind of like combats a lot of the like consumer influencer stuff that's like, you need to buy this now, because it's like, I feel like especially during the pandemic, it's just like shopping is like one of the only things that like gives serotonin. So it's like when you see shit that you like, you're just like, that's amazing, but it's like, oh crap, all these companies are trying to make us buy everything. So I feel like I like watching her because she makes me feel like more validated, and like, you don't need to get that stuff. But I mean, to be fair, a lot of the stuff she talks about I honestly don't even know about anyway, except for like, I feel like I see like ColourPop drops, but I'm not even bought anything from them, so I don't know. But she's really cool, and I feel like I like her also because she always like promotes like kind of like a smaller YouTube audience, about like a more like diverse and more just like less about like the super popular YouTube crowd that's like always getting into bullshit, and more about like smaller creators who are just like doing stuff for fun, or like to raise awareness about stuff. So I feel like I really have loved watching her stuff. Also, she does really cool like palette redesign videos, and I feel like I'm into that because it's like, she always says like, oh, like these designs are so boring, and it's like, it's true, like why the fuck do you need like all these boring design, or like the shade ranges and stuff are like trash. And so like she like gets into that, and it's really cool. Yeah. Plus, I just like her vibe. Like, she's funny, she's cool. Who am I talking about next? I also love Blaque. I love watching her videos. I think it's really cool how she kind of has like a central theme of her videos of like, it's usually talking about like trans issues and like LGBT stuff and like polygamy and BDSM. Just like, I feel like it's cool how she keeps those current themes, but she like has more nuanced conversations on like very specific stuff depending on like what she wants to talk about. I just really like hearing her opinion on stuff. She's just really cool. She also did like, I think, I mean, this has to do like with BDSM and stuff too, but she does like movie overviews sometimes. Like, I think she did the like 365 days one, and like and also like 50 Shades of Grey, and just talking about how it's like a really weird like view of how BDSM works, and kind of just talking about like how it's not really BDSM, it's just kind of like a weird invalidation of consent, and like how it's just like a total misconception that kind of leads more like vanilla people or more outside people to think that BDSM is just like, oh, just like kidnap her and totally violate her consent and ooh, just have all the fancy toys and shit. And it's just like, like, I don't know. Like, she talks about like her experiences and stuff like that, so I think that's really cool. Plus, just like, I'm really into like queer issues and stuff, and just like hearing like trans perspectives on stuff is like really important, and I feel like she does like a great job about like, I mean, she's just sharing her opinion. I don't know what I'm trying to say. More YouTubers. I feel like I've been subscribed to her for a while, but I've been recently getting a lot more into Jade the Libra's videos. She's just like so cute and spooky. Like, I've been following her for like forever. I'm gonna get some water real quick because I'm thirsty. But she's just so spooky and cute. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting what I'm looking for. I'm looking for my concealer. Woot. Okay, so yeah, I just love her videos because they're just so spooky and cute, and like I love her like spooky kitchen stuff because like I feel like I love spooky house decor because like it just inspires me a lot for like in the future if I ever get a place. I'm just like, I always daydream about like getting an apartment with like my partner and my friend and just filling it with our awesome stuff and living the spooky life. And Jade the Libra is definitely like total inspiration for that. Yeah, and she does like a lot of cool stuff about like her house. Like, she does like closet tours and like her kitchen and like Halloween hunting. Like, I feel like lately the Halloween hunting has just got me like just longing for Halloween season, and it's like whenever like fall comes around, it's like it feels like it goes way too fast. And like, of course, I'm obsessed with fall and Halloween, and like I feel like all I can think about lately is like, when is Michael's gonna bring out the Halloween stuff, or like Joann's, like, or seeing random stores like Home Goods or something and being like, damn, if only if it was Halloween, then I could like just go in there and just soak up all the like spooky serotonin. But sadly, it's not that time yet. But here's to hoping they put their shit out early this year. Ah! Why am I screaming? I'm so weird. What was I gonna say? But yeah, like I feel like I want to try more like makeup looks like Jade the Libra. Like, I really like how she does like her little like kind of funky brown and like nude lipsticks and her like just really witchy aesthetic. Like she's just inspiration all around, and I just love her bubbly personality too. Like she's just always so sweet. Like I love how she always says like, oh, I love talking to you guys, like talk to me down in the comments, I think you're so cute. Okay, on to the next person. Someone I just recently got into is Acid Milk. They do a lot of like scene kid content, and like I feel like it's just made me really happy watching their videos. Cause what you call it? What are they gonna say? It's like when I was like in middle school, I was into like kind of hippie music and like 70s rock and like stuff like that, but I also dressed in all black, and like I was kind of into some like scene emo stuff also because like my sister used to be into that stuff, and I was friends with like all the emo kids. Like we all hung out together, but it's like I feel like now I'm going through my emo phase. Like I feel like the main things that I like are like goth and punk, but also at the same time like it's so funny, like on my second anniversary with my boyfriend, we went to the Hard Rock Cafe, and then you know how they always like play music on those like big screens and stuff. What was I gonna say? So like they were playing I think Hell Above by Pierce the Veil, and I'd never heard Pierce the Veil before, so I was like, babe, what is that? And he's like, that's Pierce the Veil. And I was like, oh, interesting. And like I went to the bathroom and I was like, damn, I really like that song. And then after that, I've just like slowly become such a like Pierce the Veil fan, and like just letting my emo self have a time. Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, like I feel like it's like I feel like I had people in my life back in the day that were just so like judgmental, and like it used to like seep into my brain and stuff, and I was always just so worried about being judged. But like I'm so grateful that I just don't give a fuck anymore. Cause it's like, just live your life. Like I don't know what I'm talking about, but yeah, it's just like life's too short to just give a shit about what people say. I don't know if I should be cursing. I don't know if I should care or not, but I probably should because YouTube is weird, but I don't know, whatever. What should I do next? I think I'm gonna do my eyeshadow next. There might be some fallout, but we'll figure that out. Gonna get my really old NYX thing, and I haven't even said any of the other products I'm using, but they're all gross looking probably, and like I don't know, I'm not really that cute with my makeup stuff. What was I gonna say? Oh, but I went on that whole tangent about scene emo stuff, but Acid Milk, I really love their videos, especially their like thrifted outfits and stuff, and like it's like their thrifted like scene style videos, and then they also did like an iCarly one, and I thought that was so fun, and it just like stuff like that really inspires me, especially because she's like more of a small creator. What was I gonna say? Like they're more of a small creator, and they're just having fun with stuff, and I feel like that just inspires me because it's like I just love doing random little looks for Instagram. Like it's like I'm not like a cosplayer, but like I just do really casual stuff. Like I did like a Velma look. I did a what am I thinking about? Like back in the beginning of quarantine last year, I did like what's her name? Violet from A Series of Unfortunate Events. I don't know, I just love doing like random little like casual cosplay looks just for Instagram and stuff, but yeah, so she's really cool and inspiring, and like letting my little emo scene queen heart thrive inside, even though I'm mostly like a goth punk kid. But I mean, who the fuck needs labels anyway? Like, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna use this palette, and it's really cool. Like, what you call it? I've been like needing a rainbow palette for a while, and like this one is just so like, look at it. It's so like bright and like neon, and like it has everything, and like I feel like none of the colors in this palette are just like like they're all like I'm in your face, and I love that. And I've really been wanting to use the greens in it, so I'm gonna go and do that. If I can find a clean brush. I'm such trash. I'm literally the worst with my brushes. Like, ooh. Who else is next? I really love the punk rock NBA's videos, or MBA. I'm terrible with sports crap. Like, I'm like so not a sports person. I mean, his channel's not about sports. It's like he just analyzes a lot of like subculture stuff, especially like punk and goth and hardcore. And I really love his videos because he really gets into like, what is it? He just gets into like different topics about like bands and like the scene, and like he has a lot of unique experience with like the hardcore scene, which I'll be honest, like I don't know a lot about hardcore, but he kind of has that frame that he talks about stuff in, like hardcore and punk and stuff like that, which I'm like, I've always been into punk since I was like a little tween. Now I'm 20. Oh my gosh, I still feel like such a baby even though I'm 20, but whatever. But he does like a really great job of just like going into stuff, and what I love about him is he always validates like young people and like recent kind of more pop or like rap, because it's like so many like shitty music critic people always are like, oh, pop and rap are trash, and but like just snobbery, hipstery crap, and it's just like you don't really like, I don't know, I just feel like I'm ready for those closed-minded attitudes to just be a thing of the past, because it's just like taste is so relative, and it's just like just let people enjoy what they want to enjoy. But yeah, like he talks about like a lot of different genres. Yeah, I feel like he just gives like a really fresh perspective about things, and he's also funny, and I just enjoy watching his videos a lot. It helps me like learn about stuff, like for example, like I only knew like a little bit about like Ronnie Radke or whatever because I used to have this friend that was like into his music, and like so he had a video about like Ronnie Radke and kind of like what he did for kind of like, I don't know if I'm using the right word, but like the emo alternative scene, and how he kind of like pioneered a certain sound. And it's like, he seems like honestly like not a great person, but it was really interesting to learn like the history about like the style that like the vocal style that he kind of like popularized, and like it's always cool to me to learn about like how certain genres were like formed, because it's just like, I feel like a lot of the time you think about stuff and you're just like, oh, that was always a thing, right? But it's like, no, it was not. Like a lot of different stuff has to like fuse together and whatnot, but I don't know. I feel like subculture and queer stuff is like my jam. Like those are my main two things that I'm like, yes, let me learn more. I only have one more YouTuber to talk about, and I'm not done with my makeup. Oh no. Maybe thinking what I should do. I'll just keep talking. We'll see. My back hurts because I'm an old man. Ooh. Just kidding, that was weird. I don't know. I feel like so many people have back problems, and it's just like, we're not even that old yet. It's so sad. But also I have shrimp posture, like that one meme of like, why does my back hurt? And it's like a shrimp in an office chair, and I'm like, that is me. That's me as hell. Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about Petty Paige because, like, I don't know, I feel like always in my core, I'm always gonna go for like whenever I'm looking for something to watch, I'm always like, I want something about drama or like trash TV. I don't know, like when I'm alone, I feel like I always have to be watching trash. Like when I'm with other people, I'm like, let's watch a horror movie, like let's watch a movie that's actually good. But like when I'm by myself, I'm like, give me the drama, give me the like 2000s reality TV. Like I feel like it just like does something for me when I'm like alone. I'm just like, yes, give me all the tea. But Petty Paige, like I've been watching her I think since like 2016. But I feel like I just like really trust her opinions on everything, and like I mean a lot of the time the drama about people, like I don't even know the people or even care about their content that much, but she just kind of keeps me updated on all the like random internet crap. But I love her. She's great. I just feel bad. Like there's so many YouTubers that like I used to watch and that like I still watch that are just dealing with so much random backlash just from like YouTube in general and also Instagram. Like I feel like the regulations have gotten so like terrible, and it's just so like messed up that it's just like nobody can make content unless they're like really popular, and like YouTube or your Instagram doesn't care about the algorithm or like stuff like that, or like monetization. I know can be really tricky, but I don't know, I feel really bad for a lot of the creators that I watch that have like become like disillusioned with YouTube. I don't know. Oops. Whoop, my battery got fucked up. What else? What else? What else? Now I can just talk about random stuff. I wonder like what everybody else is feeling about like when this is all over. Like I feel like it just sounds like kind of tired at this point, but it's like hopefully that day will come. But it's like I don't even know what I'm gonna want to do, or like I don't know. I feel like traveling sounds fun, but also I'm like broke. But I don't know. I want to just like I feel like I just miss a lot of simple stuff, just like going to the movies or just like going to Starbucks just to like hang out and just like do your homework and be like, ooh, I'm so mysterious, when it's like nobody cares, but just be like, ooh. Like I just miss dumb little stuff like that. I'm like way too far from my mirror. Oopsie. But yeah, I don't know. I think like with like dorming and stuff, I feel like I'm probably gonna at least want to do it next year, but then I'll only be at my school for like 2 quarters. But I mean, that's something. But I don't know, I just feel like so much stuff feels just like spoiled now. Like I don't know what I'm even gonna enjoy anymore. But I don't know, and on the more positive side of things, it's like maybe stuff has the potential to like get even better than anyone could even imagine. So I don't know. I'm always struggling with pessimism versus optimism, but I don't know. That's probably everybody. But what should I talk about? Could talk about like random stuff that I've done throughout this panaderia of a year. What you call it? What am I doing? Oh yeah, I should do my eyeliner. I've never done my eyeliner on a video before, but I know it can be scary dairy. Alright, you see my really weird setup. I always like, whenever I take pictures, or like, even right now I'm taking a video and it's propped up on like all these books and stuff because I don't have like a tripod. Like, I always put together the weirdest contraptions for my vanity or social media crap. But you know what? It's worth it, love. What am I talking about? Random panoramic stuff to do. Oh no. I feel like shopping is like the main thing. Like, right now I'm thinking about Halloween Town in Burbank. Like, I feel like going to Burbank or going to like Pasadena is like my little getaway in a way. Because it's like, it's close but kind of far away, and then there's like cool stuff to do. Like in Burbank, there's, I don't know if I already said it, but Halloween Town. They have a lot of cool stuff, like, and I don't know if you can see by like what some, yeah, there's some Haunted Mansion stuff in my wall, but I'm like obsessed with Haunted Mansion, and like they have a lot of kind of Haunted Mansion style stuff, so it's like low-key like I'm going to Disneyland, even though I'm not, because I miss my Haunted Mansion. Oh no, here's why I fuck it all up. Oh! Oh no, I got eyeliner on my eyeball. Oh no! I literally just got eyeliner on my contact. That's so creepy. Eee. Have you guys seen that like video where it was that girl and she like got eyeliner in her eye and then it went all black? That was so freaky. I'm probably making the weirdest faces in the world, but you can't really see it. Not too bad. Okay. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I'm terrible. I have like the brain of a goldfish. Halloween Town is really dope. I low-key feel like I don't know if I'm paranoid, but I always feel like I'm being like watched like a hawk in that store, and it's like I don't steal stuff, but like I always feel like people act like I'm gonna steal something, but I'm like, no, I'm fine. But it's probably all in my head. But that's like the one thing why I don't like going to that store, but it's a really, really cool place, so I don't know. And then for like Pasadena, I went there yesterday. I went to Romans to get a little book for school, so that's pretty cool. Okay, this eyeliner is really hard, so I'm gonna do my other wing off camera like all the other influencers. Alright, I'm back. I did my eyeliner, and hopefully it doesn't look terrible. I don't know. Like, I feel like I did... Okay, I feel like I just jumped up here really fast. I did the bottom kind of thick, but we like it thick here, so it's not a problem. Okay, now to do mascara. I'm like, was I gonna talk about anything? I don't know. Oh, I went to Romans yesterday, which was cool. I love in-person bookstores. I want to try finding like a lot of like indie bookstores or like small business bookstores, because it's like, it's always great to support, slash it's like, it's just such a good vibe in there, you know, when it's like small owned. But I think Romans has been around for like over 100 years or something, and I know for a while I think they might have been in danger of going out of business, but I'm not sure. But I went there yesterday. I got my little book. Really cool. They have like a bunch of cool like little doodads in there. Like they have art, they have sculptures, they have lots of like pins and like socks. I feel like they're like definitely like a must for like Christmas time, because they just have all the fun little like whimsical stuff. that you can put in like stocking stuffers or just like last minute cute crap, but you know. Maybe I could talk about like TV shows or something. I don't know if like any of you guys like I Am Not Okay With This, the Netflix show, but my boyfriend and I are like freaking obsessed with that show. Like we've probably rewatched it at least like 5 times by now. It's just so good. Like I don't know, I just love that director's style, and I feel like, I don't know, I just love, because it gives like vintage vibes while like having a modern stuff like phones and stuff, so it's like, you know, it's supposed to be like taking place in present day, but it just has that very like stylized, kind of like almost 70s vintagey vibe. But oh my god, we're so freaking sad that there isn't, or that the second season has been canceled, and I'm contouring and I forgot to like do some concealer, so I'm gonna do that because I'm trash. What am I doing? Gonna conceal a little bit. But yeah, they were gonna have a second season, and it's like, it kind of needs a second season because it left on such a, oh no, I got stuff on my hair. It left on such like a cliffhanger, and I shouldn't spoil that, because if you haven't watched that show, you need to watch it. It's like it's so good. But it left on a cliffhanger, and then like they didn't get renewed for a second season because of COVID. And it's like, I don't know, because I feel kind of sour at like people filming during COVID, because it's just like, it kind of just feels kind of like, okay, the restrictions don't apply to you guys because you can be tested every week, and it's just hard not to be bitter. Like, I don't know if anyone feels the same way. But it's at the same time, I'm just like, really, like all these other movies could be filmed and that one couldn't have been filmed. But I mean, I'm glad that everyone's safe, but I wish we could have that show because it's so good. But I mean, at the same time, it's like, if there isn't a second season, the first season will always be like perfect to me. So at least we'll always have the first season. I feel like my face looks weird. Like, does that ever happen to you where like you get like a foundation or something, and it's like the first time you wear it, you're like, yes, and then the next few times you're like, wait a minute. Or maybe it's like, no, I don't know. I feel like, honestly, I am pretty good at doing my eyes and my eyebrows and my lips, but like for my face, like I feel like I'm still kind of like, I don't know if I do a great job. Like, I feel like I'm kind of clueless about it, but I just kind of wing it and hope I look okay. But I mean, when we go out nowadays, like you don't even have your face showing, so it kind of doesn't matter right now. But what you call it? Like, I know Abby Williamson talks a lot about like, why are companies coming out with liquid lipsticks right now when we're not showing our lips? But it's like, I mean, I wear it for like pictures and stuff, and like, I mean, sometimes I wear lipstick even when I'm wearing a mask just to like feel cute, because I mean, I do have like pretty small lips too, so like I feel like I'm very in the middle about it, because sometimes I like do overdraw my lips and then I'm like, whoa, I went overboard and it looks bad. And then sometimes I like do it a little small and I'm like, why didn't I do it? Like, I look like I have the smallest lips ever. But I feel like right now I'm kind of in the middle. Like, I slightly overline it just to kind of like match the proportions of my face and like stuff like that. But I don't know, I feel like I get really like self-conscious about myself and like random stuff about myself. Like I don't know if anyone feels the same, but like, do you ever like look at like one period of how you did your makeup and you're just like, oh, that was bad, or like, I thought I looked good, but now I'm looking back and I hate that whole style of how I did my makeup or how I looked? Like, I kind of feel like that about like 2018, 2019 me or whatever, because it's like sometimes I look back at those pics and I'm like, ooh, you did your eyebrows too juicy or like something. But in reality, it's like some like people probably don't like the people that matter to you, slash, I don't know, just it doesn't even matter what people think, but I don't know, sometimes I just get into those self-conscious modes about like you could have done your makeup better, but it's like realistically, who cares? But just little thoughts. Sometimes with my nose contour too, I'm just like, am I doing this right? Am I making my nose look weirder? But I don't know, because sometimes if I don't do like nose contour, I feel like my face looks like a weird flat pancake, and I'm like, okay. But yeah, I don't know. What's another show? They put, I mean, I don't know, I think it's still on there, but they put Freaks and Geeks back on Hulu, and I was like, oh my god, I was so happy when I saw that, because in middle school, that was like my show. Like every day after like school, I would like come home and play that, and like the theme song is like Bad Reputation, so it would be like, I don't give a damn about my reputation, and then my sister would come in and she'd be like, you're not watching Freaks and Geeks again, are you? And I was just like, leave me alone. It was like my favorite, and then I rewatched it and I was like, oh, I hope this show didn't age badly, but honestly, like there was a few moments where I was like, but like compared to a lot of the other stuff that I'm rewatching, it's not too bad. Like recently I rewatched New Girl, and it's like it has so many parts where it's like has like Asian racism, and I'm just like, why? Like, why do people think that's funny at all? Like, I don't like when people use racism or like just like weird, gross, problematic stuff for humor. I'm just like, who thinks this is funny? But it's just like people just need to learn. People need to do better. But yeah, it's like I used to like a long time ago, I used to love New Girl, but I don't know if I could watch it anymore because of that, which is probably a good thing, like to be like, I can't do it anymore. But I don't know, it's kind of bittersweet with stuff like that, because it's like I used to like that, but it's like, who needs it if it's bad content? Ta-da, my nose is shiny now. More shows. I don't know if anyone has gotten into it, but I mean, I haven't watched it in a bit, but Harlots is a really great like Hulu original. It's like, I forget what century it's supposed to take place in. I'm really bad with like time and history and a lot of stuff, but it's like prostitutes in England, and like a lot of like drama and stuff that happens, and like the plot is just so freaking good. Like, and there's like little like lesbian parts in it, and like there's what you call it, I don't know, the plot is just really good, and the characters are all like so like three-dimensional. Like I feel like sometimes in shows it's like everything is just like really simple, or there's not a lot of depth to it, but Harlots is like, it's like ogres have layers, harlots have layers. That's terrible. I'm obsessed with Shrek. That's, if you want to know me, I love Shrek. Especially Shrek 2. That's my favorite Shrek. Harlots and Shrek. Vampirica 101. But yeah, I'm like, only Shrek brain. What was I talking about? Harlots, like the characters have so much depth. Like even the villains, it's like you feel almost bad for them when something bad happens to them, because you're just like, oh my god. Like just thinking about like how they got into like prostitution and like their history, and like, I don't know, just if you like that type of stuff, just go watch it. It's so freaking good. And then talking about the villains reminded me of that Netflix movie, I Care a Lot. That one got me. Like, I was watching that one alone, and like the villains are terrible people. Like, they're just bad people. But then there was this scene where like something bad happened to them, and just like I cried. I was just like, no. Like, and I was just like, why do I care about these villains? Yeah, but I mean, I'm a crybaby. I cry at like everything, but I don't know, it's like, I mean, also because like I don't want to give anything away, but like what you call it, I don't know. It's like, because the bad people are partners and something bad happened to them where like they almost died. That's what I'm gonna leave it at. And just like, I feel like maybe I cried because I was just like, I can't imagine like going through that and just like being in that position of just like you and your partner thought like you're gonna both just die in a crazy tragic way. Like just, oh, like it just gets to me. But I'm a very sensitive baby. So that's that. I'm gonna get some coffee. It's really funny because like I used to not be able to drink coffee like at all. Like it used to just make my anxiety like skyrocket, and like I feel like I don't know if I'm weird or crazy, but like I feel like homemade coffee can sometimes be like really, really strong, and sometimes like I have like a nice coffee from Noah's, or like if I got a pizza or something, it's like I can feel the caffeine, but it's like I remember when I went to Iowa to visit my dad, and he had some coffee, and then like he's like, "Oh, Erica, do you want some coffee?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And then I was messed up for the whole day. Like we went to go see a movie, and I remember going to the bathroom and feeling like my heart is gonna beat out of my chest. Like I feel like I'm dying. And it's like it feels like that meme where it's like, I always look for this meme, but it's so weird, where it's like a skeleton and it's like fast forwarded, and it's like when you wanted energy but you just feel like you're going at 1,000,000 miles per hour while you're standing still. That's how I felt that day. But now it's like I have iced coffee from time to time, but my favorite is like chai everything. Like I used to not really like that much from Starbucks, but lately I'm always getting like a chai frap with caramel, and that's like really good if you're into that type of stuff. Like anything chai or caramel, I'm like, yes, you have my heart. Oh, and when it's fall, the pumpkin chai at Coffee Bean is like, oh my god, like I'm too into it. It's so good. Like that's probably the most like basic drink ever, but I mean, who cares? Like, no judgment. But that's like my favorite. Okay, I'm gonna give my little, I don't know if it's a secret. I mean, people in the goth community have been using like eyeliners, lipstick for like years and years and decades, but this specific one I recently got, it's the Wet n Wild Breakup Proof Retractable Gel Eyeliner. I love using this as like a black lip liner, and I'm gonna try to do it right now, but we'll see how it goes. I'm like so thirsty. Also, look at this cute sticker my boyfriend got me. He's the best, and I love the Powerpuff Girls and spooky stuff, so it's perfect for me. I hope I'm not really annoying. It's like, this is my first time making a video and like talking to myself, but I'm like, you know what? I'm proud of myself. We're doing this. Hopefully you guys like it, if anyone's watching at all. But here it goes. I'm gonna put on my lip liner. We'll see if it ends in disaster. Bottom lip done. I don't know. I feel like sometimes I can't tell if I like it or not. Like, I get these little, like, I don't know if you can see it, but it's like very small little, like, crumbly looking texture. Like from pencil. But I don't know. Looks pretty good. Okay. Trying to think if I want to do like a gradient or anything. I'll probably just do black and then put gloss on top. I'll be back. Alright, I was gonna fill it in with eyeliner, but I was like, what's the point? So I just did the rest with liquid lipstick. And then I'm gonna put on this gloss, which is like the best. Oh, I feel like I have a sneeze coming on, so like, sorry if I look like a freak right now. I don't remember exactly when I got this gloss, but it's like, oh, it's so like for my goth little heart, it's so voice dying. But it's so satisfying for my little goth heart. It's like a thick black lip gloss. It's called the NYX Strictly Vinyl Lip Gloss. And then I don't know what was the color. Femme Fatale. It's just, oh, it's like, it looks like your lips are covered in black vinyl. Like, even like, I mean, I feel like it helps to line your lips because it can kind of like bleed out a little bit. But what was I gonna say? But just even on its own, it's like, I mean, I could do a little swatch, even though it's kind of gross to have like lip gloss on you, but I'll just show you, like look at that crap. It's so good. Like, whenever I wear it, I just feel like such a hottie, like, ooh, black lip gloss, watch out. I don't know, like, ooh. It's like if you thought your black lipstick was black and then you put this on, you're just like, goddamn. Definitely not ideal for masks, but if you're just taking cute little pics or just like around your house and you just want to feel like a bad bitch, and this is the shit. If I am gonna bleep my curse words, this is gonna be a fun time because I curse a lot. I don't know if I want to keep it or if I should try to eventually get monetized. But also I feel like I'm just doing YouTube just to have fun. Oh no, I got black lip gloss on my tooth. Am I done with my makeup? Maybe I'll get my setting spray and set my stuff for once. I low-key don't know if this does anything, but let's go. Ooh. I'm terrible. Got some in my mouth. Okay. So this is the finished makeup look. You could probably see all my skin texture, but this is my look for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope that I didn't annoy you guys too much, but this is my look. This is how I do my makeup, and I have makeup on my hand. Ooh, okay. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you're having a great day. Bye!